Welcome to the Campfire. Today we're going to be continuing our journey in X4, so sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this. So we're going to go start the Alliance Invitation missions. Don't really care about those right there. There. To unlock at least the Boron space, try to push things along to a more open universe level. Next. So yeah, we're just going to be doing that. We could do cease and desist. That leads into terraforming, so I'm not hugely into that. Push through the Boron quickly, go to call and response. That way we get the experimental shuttle a little bit sooner. That could be useful. Yeah, why not on that one? That does sound like a better option. Nova Vanguard.
Entering system.
I'm thinking
Heretics
where we're going to
end.
start building our whole empire out at might be here in Nopalios Fortune. Though, does only give us hydrogen, Nividium, and ore. So we might run into limits there. Though there is everything else that comes from 2 sectors down, or here in Grand Exchange. So it's not like we're completely in trouble there. Next. Otherwise we can go down here to Turquoise Sea and Scale Plate and build out there. Those aren't bad options either. Though they are still technically far away from our allies, the Paranid. Could always
How wonderful.
start fighting with the Talati to get that space
Your much
open to us.
anticipated arrival.
Attendees.
And
So
we're
many
here.
ships.
Let's just open that up. Hey, we're here already. Just gonna go diving right on in.
Full
And
gaze.
here we are.
Preliminary
What are we
scans
looking
indicate
at?
the system is
Same thing as
uninhabited.
always. We get to
No sign of
do the
war
long-range
or
scans and
any
see
other
what's
kind
going
of
on.
life, biological or artificial.
This
Where
cannot
are
be
we
true.
gonna go?
Are you certain that the sensors are not malfunctioning?
Blue
It has been
is
so long.
something.
I really thought this might be the day
I know
finally
gold is like
reconnect with my
lock
kin and
boxes
Finn.
and stuff. Can I remember if it's
Take
blue or
heart,
gray
Boron
that's
exile.
a ship?
May yet be a step closer to your
Either way.
reunion.
Of course I went flying to the wrong one. Why does Bozotan want me to come over there? Odd situation. Oh, that's that one. We'll deal with that later. Not gonna bother with meeting up with Dalbusta right this minute. Though we could just teleport there and tell the ship to... Yeah, why not? That's what we'll do. We'll teleport
Entering system.
have our ship
Heretics
go-
end.
here. Come on. Flying weight. There. Because why not? We are currently at Science Laboratory.
Quickly, come in. I cannot be
Okay.
sure, but it seems like we have an intruder.
Yep.
Perhaps some long-dormant entity has awoken inside this facility.
And he
or
just
maybe
pops in.
beings from the parallel realm have found a way through.
Sorry to disappoint. It's just little old me. Don't look so shocked. I should be the one who's surprised to see you running this place. Of
Fair.
all people.
Intruder, would you be so kind as to take 2 steps back so that I can enact the purge protocols?
And you, dear Boron. A group of Split approached me to track you down. Luckily for you, I find such tasks rather troublesome.
Yes, they are.
After the scale plate situation worsened, we didn't have much of a chance and only a handful of us managed to escape in our pods. Once I was sure the survivors
fair.
were safe, I started to piece together what happened. Reen turned herself in to the Argon police. She's working with them to
Yeah,
help
that's
disrupt
fair.
scale plate act. It appears that she didn't follow my instructions.
A plan which hinges on the conduct of criminal madmen.
If you observe something long enough, you can account for anything, even madmen. I started to hear rumors of a mysterious given. I was
Yeah,
expecting-
that's
I don't know.
fair.
What do you say?
He keeps coming here.
You won't regret it.
And there we go. So now we can just go back to our ship and get done with this mission. Teleport. Better than sitting there staring at the
Entering
space screen
system.
for 5 minutes
Watchful gaze.
while we start trying to fly through all this.
Hold on. I think I am picking up. Oh no, never mind that. Nothing of interest here. This system's
Okay.
peculiar conditions make getting accurate readings rather troublesome.
What are we looking for? Kind of surprised we don't get the guppy anymore.
Our team.
Gotta love the random
Your ship's sensors are picking
exploration.
up energy signature amongst the debris.
Use spacesuit. And it's way over there. Right. Of course, good thing I couldn't quite get there because I almost launched a bomb at it instead of repairing it. Where is this thing for me? It's only 39 meters away. There we go. Yeah. Okay. There.
Running decryption and reconstruction algorithm.
Let's teleport to our
The
ship.
data is woefully incomplete, but it appears that this was an outpost
come
of
on.
some manner. There are signs
Sure,
of an attack
one of
from
these will
several
work.
directions. It seems that the operators would have had little, if any, time to react. How frustratingly
Teleport
peculiar.
to.
I am forwarding all of this to our esteemed expedition
Whee!
commander. Perhaps he
And
can
here we
garner
are.
more clues. I have
Either
my
which way,
doubts,
we're on
though.
the Hyperion. The Hyperion is the answer. Bridge. And back to our command.
Explorer, you have an unidentified ship on an intercept trajectory.
Start
This
shooting.
is our first
Fire all
contact in
weapons.
the newly open network.
Fight
We have no
as
idea
if our
who they
lives
are
count
or
on
their
it.
intentions.
Do it
Investigate,
now.
and if possible, make contact.
Or
But
don't.
Maintain
But
vigilance.
society not
Finally,
headed
we're
by a
through all
queen.
that.
This is
Don't have
somewhat
to deal
hard
with that
to
any
fathom.
further.
Indeed, Bosotar.
Diplomacy. We now
From your own
have
experience, you understand the pain of separation.
the boron.
I doubt other species
Where are they in
appreciate
here?
the biological depth of our harmonious societal
Provinces
interconnection.
adrift, +5. That
It
makes
was worse
sense.
than it is now. It used to be that all our systems were
Oh, come on.
isolated, severed. Not
Can
just
we
from
just
Kingdom
keep
End,
moving,
the
guys?
Queen, and
Do we
her
have to have all
well-wisher,
these conversations
but
on
also
top
from
of
each
everything?
other.
Okay, we're finally at this point.
May I?
Only
Yes,
takes like
yes, of course.
10
There's
minutes
so much
of
to discuss, so
listening
much
to them
consider.
talk and
Royal Spirit,
expound on
would
lore
it be in order for me to
and
accompany the delegation?
theories.
I'm sure you have other things to do.
Which is cool, don't get me
Diplomacy is
wrong,
not
just,
the same thrill as exploration.
Maybe one of these times I've
Royal
actually got to
Spirit,
bother
with your
setting up a
permission.
budgeted start for all
Of
this.
course, Neelity. By all
Maybe.
means.
For some reason I have a harder time getting into the game with budgeted starts.
I'm tasking you with joining us in meeting the Royal Steward.
Come on.
I may have need of your insights.
Alright.
You have clearly made an impression on the expedition commander. I sense
Tell
you are
our
becoming more
Hyperion
central
to
his
stop
plans.
moving.
Join the delegation. Watch this royal steward.
Alright.
I have some experiments to attend to, though I shall keep an eye on you.
Here we go.
A boron capital ship. In all my
Bridge.
days.
Get through all this
Perfect
and move
equilibrium
on.
of function and ergonomics. And with such flair.
Okay.
The silent one from our disappointing introduction. From
Why are you
time-
here in this situation?
I
Because,
contend that
well,
it was the collective
everything
si-
sucks.
You must imagine it like painting an ocean.
Heading to the dock.
everything's difficult, nobody's happy, everybody wants their own agenda and can't work
That
together.
certainly could have gone better.
That makes about
but
as much
only
sense as
not
everything else around here.
Indeed. The Royal Steward seems somewhat overwhelmed by the news. Maybe it's a good
Did I
idea
go
to
the
just
wrong one?
listen
I
to
went to
him.
the wrong one.
Understanding his fears might help calm them.
Oh no, I went to the right spot. Where is he? Hello? Oh, come on. Fine, we'll go to crew quarters first. Deal with this.
The steward and I have had our different. I am so very sorry. He
Do-do-do.
is just Scared. Oh, but I out you and yeah. It
Yeah,
drives me
yeah.
to find a path. I
What is
carries
he
the weight
afraid
of
of?
the expectation. Yeah, but when we bank, as you can
Because of
imagine,
the Ka'ak
the
nearby.
situation remains rather fragile.
Yep.
Pleasant travels.
So we can go talk to what's his nuts.
The Protectorate has determined that this system poses no threat to the citizens of Sol
Do-do-do.
or the wider network. Our orders are to deploy to a position
Now
of more
he's here.
strategic.
Who is this fool? Withholding his consent? We shall continue without it if I wonder if we can help him to see a reunion with King Demend would the
Certainly
Alliance
fears
of
the
World is
Ka'ak.
certainly prepared to provide assurances that our investigation.
There we go. Now we can go talk to Lita Wee and be done. Move on to the last part of this initial segment. And move on to other bigger, different things.
Ah, the silent one from our disappointing introduction. You're commendable. The Alliance of the Word is to be lauded for its respect for our peaceful ways. Ah, the silent one from our disappointing introduction. I am fully...
Yeah.
And may I bestow upon you a gift?
There we go.
have prepared for you a fighter ship. A humble gift, but hopefully it will be of use to you in the times ahead.
And we can go to here and get our ship.
You have done well to secure access for us to continue.
There we go. And first, before we finish this, I'm going to have to go to the wharf.
I shall commence
Because
taking
we
readings
need to get
immediately.
those nav markers. And done. Let's also sell that Mako, because we're not going to need it. Or even use it this time around. Not that we ever really need the Makos. That'll give us enough money to actually get our first gas miner over here. I believe. Come on, there we go. Yes, okay, that gives us our first gas miner. Because we're going to need that for our hull mining station here. Or hull part station. So 1 minute, 19 seconds. And off we go. What we'll do is we'll have the Hyperion come and follow behind us. Because we're probably going to need that help when it comes to fighting our way through this. 1, 2, 3. What the heck? Come on. Do what you're being told to do, not what you want to do. We're going to have you come up over here, which means follow roughly that path. There. And we'll get started on this and deal with the Ka'ak. Because, well, we're going to have to. The thing that gets me is that they can't access the nacelles from one side. You have to move physically to the other. I suppose maybe they can't access all the systems. They can only interface with a specific one, which would make it more difficult, I suppose. Okay. Well, the Hyperion is coming. We should be fine. Okay. Well, we got a couple to deal with. Not a big deal. Shouldn't be anyways. As they absolutely proceed to kick our backside. Okay, never mind. We're doing fine. Come on. And then I have to reload. This is why Blast Mortar is not great for one-on-one fighting. Or for dogfighting. About the only reason why it's not good for dogfighting. Otherwise, it's fantastic. Come on. Come on. Anytime now. There we go. There. Like I said, about the only reason it's not good for dogfighting. Otherwise, it's fantastic.
You fought bravely, Explorer.
Alright, where's the Hyperion?
Your
It's
display
coming.
of skill was altogether
Though
impressive.
now
I just hope
unnecessary.
this commotion does not result in a more severe and unwelcome reaction.
So, let's see. Come on, just go all the way down here. That'll be fine.
Our science team has poured over the data that Mila team
And done with that. And of course, I forget how much of a pain this is to do. But we gotta get it done. Because if we're still moving at speed when we drop it, it keeps going and going and going for like 5 more kilometers and ends up outside the bubble. So just gotta be careful and do it well in advance. Did that undo? No, okay, it's still in a good spot. Good. And 2 more to do? Maybe 3? Yeah, that sounds about right. And done.
Done, Explorer.
Now we can go and
Everyone
rescue the
move in.
Hyperion and get the heck out of
Expedition
here
shall
for
now
now.
establish a scientific outpost.
Woo!
This may be the beginning of a most fruitful
Come
phase in
on.
our journey together.
Get close enough. Really wish some of these missions actually gave us a reward for them. But they almost never do. What am I kidding?
Docking granted.
And pick up the loot. Come on. Whatever it is, just give it to me already. There. There. Alright, we got it. Now we can get out of here. Up on top? Yes. I think the next section should be we go and get the H. At least after we're done dealing with the boron. We'll go and go ahead and get the H grabbed up finally. Probably take the Theseus in instead of the Hyperion for that. Because we don't want to have to fight the entire Xenon fleet in Tharkas Cascade for that. Not yet. Alright, well, while we're waiting for all that, that's what we're going to do, is we're going to go get the H unlocked for us. Okay, let's get this going. We're going to try and get to that H. At least try to. I should probably save first. Alright, off we go.
Danger. Hazardous entering system. Tharkas Cascade.
And we just go this way. Avoid using that thing because it's going to launch us in a weird direction. Or overshoot us by a lot. Like it usually does. Not even sure why that exists, to be fair. Other than to point us maybe in the right direction for the H, but it's always been there. That's the part that confuses me the most. Ah, a lot of Xenon ships. Oh boy. That is a lot. Alright, so here's the H. So we just gotta hop up and try to get it.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Except for now we're under attack. Great. Ideas, thoughts. Lead everything well away from the H and then try to go back for it? Probably the only option. You know, the more I look at this, there's an I right there, 2 Ks. Probably not going to turn out very well for me. Even getting into this H. We'll see what happens, but yeah. Might have to come back for this one. Alright. Get out of here. Yeah.
Thanks for your help.
Seems
And
to be so far working out. Maybe.
region detected.
And hey, we hit travel drive. For the cost of one Theseus and a couple of drones, I think I'm okay with that. So far. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll go dock at the shipyard. Just gotta make the turn and get out of here. For some reason that reminded me that I should go here and set up our buy and sell restrictions, which we need to add one. Trade restrictions. Trade rule. Here we go. Station trade, station supply. Restrict all factions except for ours. There we go. Logical overview. Trade rule 1, trade rule 1. Sell offers. No restriction. Maybe we should be changing that up. Trade rules. That. So they did change that up, didn't they? So no restriction on the sell. The buy offer should be defaulting. Should be. Is that buy offer? Yeah. Trade rule 1. Sell offer is fine. Do not buy. Do not buy. There we go. These are starting to sell just fine. We need to expand the everything. This needs to be down to like 215 if I remember correctly. For the region, I don't know, all parts are buying at 278. So that should be fine. We don't have to sell it that low. So let's up it to 250. So that's going to drop pretty quick anyways. We'll get the heck out of here. So let's take a look at this ship. What did we end up being loaded out with? So both of those exist. We're good there. Got all the needler turrets.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
It has all the equipment. Alright, we're good to go. I like it. So now we just got to get out of here and make it to Argonne Shipyard. I kind of forgot that small and medium turrets no
Entering
longer stop
system. A
the
Tikva's
operation
choice.
of a travel drive for a large ship. Kind of makes sense now that, you know, think about it. Kind of. Alright, where's the Hyperion? Or Hyperion is all the way up there. Right. Don't have to worry about that right now. The other question is, what can this have? Crew capacity 17, subordinate 0. I don't know. How do I find that information again? Where's the docking information? Can have 70 drones total, which is fine. Where's the docking bay information? Docked ship 17. Can it dock only smalls? Can it dock mediums? Nobody, I don't know. Okay, only fits mediums. Or only fits smalls. Got it. That's That's still not a bad deal. This H is fully operational and ready to go? Heck yeah. We're gonna bring this guy... No. I gotta rebuy our small ship. That's gonna be the problem here. So what do we have? You are waiting for something here. We need to add you to the mining.
Entering system. Argon
What do we
Prime.
have as far as money available to us? Not a lot. And Heretic's End? Yeah, should get us close enough. We start with the Theseus. Oh. No, we won't be able to get that. Mark II. We don't want the shard battery. Kinda thinking... Go pulse laser? Or go this route. But we don't have the money for that at the moment. We need 200,000 more credits. 300. Okay. Okay. We now have enough money. Didn't take very long at all from either of our stations. We just need S. Theseus Vanguard. Medium. And then downgrade a couple things. Do we want travel drive? Travel drive sounds god awful. All around. All around is okay for this. Weapon. Wants to go back to those. Bolt repeater, and bolt repeater. And the cost of the ship only went up. Got it. Screw it. Whatever. I'm gonna bring the envoy around. We'll just finish this up with this. And there we go. But with that, thank you for joining me here about
Disengage.
Campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to. Join the Discord if you